Look down at a globe at the very bottom of our world. You'll find a landmass unlike any other, a place of unparalleled beauty and savage extremity. It's a continent that holds 90% of the world's ice, and, in a strange twist of fate, is technically the largest desert on Earth. We are talking about Antarctica. For millennia, this frozen giant was nothing more than a myth, a distant, unreachable notion. It is the fifth largest continent, surrounding the South Pole, a land of ultimate isolation and perpetual cold. But what lies beneath the monumental ice sheet, and how did this mysterious, silent place become a crucial pivot for the entire planet? Let's have a journey to the end of the Earth to uncover the incredible geography, dramatic history, and vital science of Antarctica. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stick around to the end to learn how this cold, lonely place is directly affecting your future. Antarctica is truly massive. It covers an area of roughly 14 million square kilometers, 5.4 million square miles. Overlay it onto the map of the world, and you realize its true scale. It rivals the size of Australia, though its shape is obscured by an average of 2 kilometers of ice. The continent is split into two major regions, East and West Antarctica, divided by the magnificent Transantarctic Mountains. The ice sheet is so heavy that it actually presses the landmass down, with some points, like the Bentley Subglacial Trench, lying nearly 2,500 meters below sea level. Despite all that snow and ice, it's a desert, because it receives so little precipitation, less than 200 millimeters a year. The ice simply never melts, accumulating over millions of years. This is the coldest, windiest, and driest continent on Earth. It's almost impossible to believe, but Antarctica wasn't always a frozen wasteland. Millions of years ago, it was part of the supercontinent Gondwana, located in a more temperate climate. Fossil evidence shows it was once covered in vast forests, inhabited by creatures like dinosaurs. But as the continental plates shifted, Antarctica began its slow, inevitable drift south toward the pole. Around 35 million years ago, a crucial geological event happened, the formation of the Antarctic Circumpolar Current. This powerful ocean current began to circle the continent, isolating it from warmer waters and setting the stage for the massive glaciation that turned it into the frozen land we know today. For centuries, the existence of a great southern land was hypothesized, known only as Terra Australis Incognita. The first confirmed sighting came in 1820, credited to Russian, British, and American expeditions. But the real drama unfolded in the early 20th century. The race to be the first to reach the geographic South Pole became one of the most compelling and tragic chapters in human exploration. The Norwegian team, led by Roald Amundsen, reached the pole first on December 14, 1911. A month later, the ill-fated British expedition, led by Robert Falcon Scott, arrived, only to perish on the harrowing return journey. These tales of endurance and tragedy cemented Antarctica's reputation as the planet's ultimate crucible. Today, Antarctica is not a place for permanent residence, but a global scientific laboratory. It is governed by the Antarctic Treaty System, signed in 1959 by 12 nations, which dedicates the continent exclusively to peaceful scientific research, effectively putting aside all territorial claims. Why is this frozen land so important? Scientists here drill into ancient ice cores to analyze air bubbles trapped for hundreds of thousands of years, giving us a vital record of Earth's past climate. They study its unique wildlife, the vast colonies of emperor and king penguins, and the incredible abundance of krill that supports the entire Southern Ocean ecosystem. Research stations from countries like the US, Russia, China, and others operate year-round, studying everything from glaciology and biology to astronomy. But the silence of Antarctica is being broken by a growing crisis. This pristine continent is the global canary in the coal mine for climate change. The West Antarctic ice sheet is especially vulnerable. As global temperatures rise, warm ocean currents are melting the ice shelves from below, causing them to collapse and accelerating the flow of glaciers into the sea. If the entire Antarctic ice sheet were to melt, a worst-case scenario that would take centuries, it would raise global sea levels by nearly 60 meters, 200 feet. While that catastrophic event is distant, the melting is happening now. Antarctica's ice loss is already a major contributor to global sea level rise, threatening coastal cities around the world. What happens at the South Pole does not stay at the South Pole. It touches every single coastline and every single person on Earth. Antarctica is a reminder of our planet's power, its deep history, and its fragility. It is a continent dedicated to peace and science, a shared treasure that demands our attention and protection. Its fate and our fate are intrinsically linked. What was the most surprising fact about Antarctica you learned today? Let us know in the comments below.